Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name's Rochelle and I am doing the weekly reading for the collective, which is timeless. Getting some prosperity dust here on the table. Remember that when you catch this, it's for the coming week for you. Where am I at? What's happening? We are almost out of 2025 as I am doing this. We have had some festive holidays. I don't know, maybe there's something still going on, but we're steadily coming up to the new year this week. Feeling pretty excited about that, actually. 2025 was kind of intense. Let me start with a couple of angel cards. Sisterhood and brotherhood. Willingness. An angel doing the dishes or cooking or something. Sisterhood and brotherhood and willingness. All right. Well, let's just dive in. Wisdom of the Oracle. See what this has to say. I'm very excited because I got a new deck for Christmas. So I'm excited to use it. Okay. We've got a change in the wind, number 12. Between worlds, number 3. 2 3s here. Deep knowing in reverse, 43. Okay, so different people are going to be on different timelines here. But what I'm seeing is a big change that I'll just say it has come in. Could be that it's still coming. But this change here is it's bringing you to a place of being between. You're neither here nor there. And this period of transition, it's kind of a feeling of limbo, is unsettling. It's like you feel like you need to figure out the most efficient way to accept the change, to make it work in your favor, but it's like, it's really, there's not a lot to do but just to sit and let this period of time pass. You will kind of, if you haven't already, you're gonna find yourself in a place of like, oh, okay, now I understand what's going on. Now things make more sense. I've adapted. I feel more comfortable in my new circumstances. But there's almost always that transition time, and it's unsettling. So, getting out my new deck. This is the Tea Leaf Oracle, or Tea Leaf Fortune cards, I think is what they're called. I'm kind of messing around with them. It's a really big deck. There's close to 200 cards here. So I don't even know how to shuffle. there's no great way to deal with this deck, but I've seen other readers use these. It's a really cool deck. It's very detailed. So let's see if we can get some more information on this change or where you're at. We've got teardrops, great personal sorrow. Maybe great personal sorrow. Maybe there's sorrow around this change because of the change. Or the sorrow is what is kind of whatever that word is. It's like a catalyst for the change. Broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Awesome. Okay. I can see why you're feeling sorrow. Chair empty. Someone is leaving your life. Oh, okay. It's like, yeah, feeling sad because you can't reach you can't come to some kind of compromise or something with someone else. And so they're leaving or you're leaving. You can't overcome some kind of problem here. And this is very sad. Let me get a few more. Chair filled. Someone new is entering your life. Ah, okay. Yeah, so it's kind of the natural progression of things. It's very sad someone's leaving your life. You can't find common ground, or you can't work something out. And so this person, they're out of your life. You leave, they leave. It's orchestrated by the universe because there's someone new coming in. This is the change. And so being in between, that in between, there can be like, especially when someone is leaving our life, it can leave us with a sense of loneliness, feeling empty, right? Chair empty, feeling like, what do I do with myself now? I'm used to having this person in my life. That dynamic isn't there anymore. Even if it wasn't the greatest dynamic, it's still familiar. It's still something that once it's gone, it's like there's something missing from my life. And I don't know what to do with myself. I got this new cup from my son. Cool cat lady. Okay, so the chair is being filled. I don't think I need to pick more cards because here's the turnaround. So let's go to the Osho Zen Tarot. Playfulness. This is the Knight of Fire. Breakthrough. Justice. Yeah. Libra energy. Ordinariness. 8 of Rainbows. So it's like you're getting into this energy of this playful energy, and it's light and it's fun, and there's all these kind of light particles surrounding this figure. And with the breakthrough, it's like you start out kind of playing, leaning into what feels good, enjoying yourself, and this is creating it's creating like sparkles. And as you continue to lean into this energy, it's like all of this energy is building. And it's actually coming from within you. It's like you're playing with the energy around you, but it's almost like it's increasing whatever sparkles are within you. And it gets to that point where it just it blows the top off of whatever's been it's like the sorrow. It's like all of the bricks and the stones and what's been holding you down and holding you back is just, it's all the light is blowing that away. And what you are left with is a feeling of peace. this ordinariness. It's such a peaceful scene, and there's, you know, it's in the spring, there's all the blossoms on the trees, and it's like you go from this playful energy to this, okay, I'm gonna do what I need to do. Let's get to work. But it's not something you dread. It is it's a very peaceful, enjoyable experience. You might not be dancing around necessarily, but you're still content. There's still a happiness here. And especially with this breakthrough being a justice, a kind of a justice coming in, something that's being righted, made fair. It's like I just lost what I was going to say. Maybe something is being made fair because of being in this playful energy. It's just, it's opening things up for you. Whatever this breakthrough is, it's like, oh, I can enjoy my life no matter what I'm doing. Maybe that's a part of the willingness to do the dishes, willingness to cook for your brothers and sisters. Okay. So, what next? Let me go with the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Blossoming, 33. Extremes, 34. Oh, okay, so extremes and deep knowing in reverse. Both break down to a 7. I didn't say it, but this card speaks to it's empathy overload. It's like needing to step back because just feeling too much, trying to feel too much, going to extremes in, it's like you're trying to tap into your intuition, but there's a lot of energies flowing around. And so rather than finding that quiet, comfortable place, you're kind of swinging wildly between extremes. Because it's like you don't have a grounding force yet. You haven't adapted. But there is this becoming, this blossoming. You're just, the blossoming, the blossom. Something about this could be kind of smoothing out or falling into place by the spring when the blossoms start to come out. But this is also just, it's a part of your process, really. This blossoming is like, it's really great, but it is a transformation. The blossoms come to make way for the fruit. If there is fruit, but right? Like there's something that is happening that is really good, but it's just different than what you're used to, and so you're having trouble adapting maybe. Attraction, 44. 33, 34, and 44. We've got a lot of 3s and 4s on the table. Okay, so the thing is, though, these extremes are helping you to, this one is attraction, right? It's helping you to really hone in on what it is that you want, which is kind of finding the middle ground, finding that place in between the extremes. You're just, I don't know. I think that this is kind of because this person is sitting here contemplating. This is kind of tied to this between worlds. Like what you're attracted to might be changing. There could be someone who's attracted to you as you're hanging out, like you're in this blossoming phase and you're kind of hanging out on your own, figuring yourself out, kind of just riding the waves of emotion. It doesn't, I mean, it's some kind of extreme here. But it's, you're riding the waves, right? And even in the background, well, I guess that's a giant planet maybe, but it almost looks like a wave crashing. Yeah, someone could be attracted to you as you are contemplating life, the universe, and everything. So, all right. Well then, let's go to the Voyager Tarot. Ten of Crystals, Delusion. It did come out reverse. Am I reading reversals? Not usually in the weekly, but I don't know. With it being Delusion, I want to read it reversed. Tower in reverse. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do reversals. Scorpio energy in reverse. Five of Wands in reverse, oppression. You're becoming very clear. If you were delusional about the situation, you're overcoming that. And you're setting yourself free. You are reclaiming your power. The Tower of Power. It's like you have figured out a third option. You let the tower stand, you let it fall. You've got a third option, which is, it's like going around the back way. Going in the back door. I don't know, but there's somehow you are avoiding or reworking something so that it works in your favor, so that it doesn't completely wipe everything out. The change, it's like you're figuring out how to work with the change, or how to lean into it. It might be overwhelming at times, but you're finding ways to first of all, be honest with yourself, right? You're not deluding yourself anymore. You're seeing things for what they are. And you're walking away from conflict. You're not letting other opinions affect how you move forward. You're sidestepping. You're going around the back door. What does that mean? I don't know. You're very adeptly. It's like you're like a shapeshifter or a shadow. Oh, it makes me think of X-Men. The shadow guy. Alan Cummings, I think, plays him. I can't remember his name though, but he can, like, he's got the tail, and he can, like, move, like disappear from one spot and then appear in another spot. It's been a while since I've seen it, but anyway, it feels like that. It's like you're developing the ability to kind of pop in and out of situations or spots, or you're figuring out an ability to like mask your energy, maybe, so you go undetected. Anyway, okay, interesting. Well, let me just go with my Edgar Allan Poe tarot, because I love this deck. Guess I'm reading reversals. We've got the Knight of... I don't know. The Knight of Horses. I don't know. Yeah, what's up with the eye? That is not helpful at all. I mean, okay, so we'll say eyeballs because the eye is highlighted here. And the eyeballs are wands. So we're going to say this is the Knight of Wands in reverse. Page of Crows, which is cups, upright. The Hierophant, Taurus energy. So I feel like you are, it's on the bottom, 4 of Hearts, which is swords. You're okay. So you have dealt with, potentially you've dealt with a player or someone who is not reliable. And rather than turning that into a story where you kind of let your sorrow drag you down to the depths, never to return, you're like, okay, well, who am I versus who is this? It's like you're gaining some kind of confidence from dealing with somebody who did not have integrity, who did not show up consistently. I think that's a part of why there's an unsuccessful outcome to a problem, because you are on a totally different page than you're on a totally different page. It's the page than this. I mean, this could have been an energy that you were in, where you were just kind of like flitting about, unreliable, not wanting to commit yourself to anything, just kind of following your whims. But I mean, apply it as it fits. But I'm going to read this as someone else who embodied this. And it made you go, all right, well, let me start from the beginning. Let me start with what I know, which is like there's a very sweet energy. It's a confidence in your knowing, in your it's a confidence in your knowing. It's like you're overcoming the empathy overload and the extremes that you've been going to. I feel like, involving your emotions, and you're like, okay, let me start from scratch. Let me rebuild myself. I mean, Page of Cups isn't necessarily a builder, but it's like you're rebuilding your emotional state and starting a new journey. Because this isn't someone you can count on anyway. So you're like, well, I can count on myself, because that's a very confident pose right there. I can count on myself. This could also be, oh, Oh, because we have the chair empty and then we have the chair filled. So this could also be, that's what it is. This is, I mean, it could be you, but this could be the chair filled. Someone new coming into your life who's confident, who's very sweet, is a very different energy from this. And this page is interested in a higher connection, a higher level of connection. Let me double check. What is this Knight of Wands in reverse? The Magician, Gemini, and Virgo. What is this page? 8 of Eyeballs, which is 8 of Wands in reverse. This is Hierophant. 7. Okay, so it's 7 of Hearts, which is Swords. Why? The Tower in reverse again. Wait, hang on. What is this? Tell me more about the page. 8 of Graves. That's ordinariness. So, let me get one more. One more on this Knight of Wands in reverse. We've got the Moon. Pisces, also Cancerian energy. Yeah, it's like there is someone here who's doing something behind the scenes, or something is shady, something is unclear. This Knight is trying to manifest something that's hidden. Okay? And then this page kind of lost momentum. There's a standstill here. And so this page is like, okay, well, we got a flat tire. We got to change the tire. So let's work on getting the momentum back. And this somehow is creating a confidence in this page of Cups. It's like, well, a little elbow grease will get me where I want to go, and I've got plenty of that. And so there's this is the part that I'm not sure about, is there's some kind of deceptive energy here, but it could also be strategy. Oh, that's what it is. This is some kind of strategy to overcome. It could be overcoming denial, overcoming delusion. And so there's something about studying up, reading, starting with what you know, starting with the facts. So I feel like that's what this Page of Cups is doing. Focusing on the facts, being strategic. I feel like there's something about connecting with you. Are they reading up on you? Maybe they're reading up on how to best show up in a relationship, or in a friendship, whatever. But there is a willingness here. And this new person, this chair-filled person, I believe, which is the Page of Cups, it's somebody who you have a rapport with. The sisterhood and brotherhood, it's an energy of connection and collaboration. And you have that here. But that's what this Page of Cups wants. So, oh, this one? Okay. Let me do the Oracle of the Shapeshifters. The fairy bee. My life is sweet. Number 6. Yeah. This is what's on the other side of the change. Full bright Technicolor. Everything's warm, beautiful. Birds and bees. Oh, birds and bees. There could be a romantic thing going on here. Little wolf girl. It is all right to be alone. Number 18. Yeah. Your life is sweet. Oh, the bee and blossoming. Both of these are 6. I just heard a reader talk about how bees are alchemists. And they take the pollen, they turn it into honey. Yeah, it was 13 Moon Tarot. And so there's something about taking the pollen from the flowers that are blossoming and turning that into honey. Your life is sweet. It's learning how to, it's learning how to alchemize somehow. And to be on your own. It's like you need alone time to get clear on what you want, on what you're attracted to. Being alone is part of what makes you attractive, because it's like you're not trying to, it's like you're not desperate for attention or connection or affection or anything like that. You're like, I'm really good on my own, and then also I'm open for I just got open for business. I am open to connections. But there's a good balance there. Maybe that's a part of the extremes too. It's like you really need your alone time, but then you also really enjoy hanging out, being around people you care about. And then we have Beauty and the Beast. You need some space in a relationship. Number 8. Interesting. So, I feel like this could be speaking to, you may have a tendency to, like, especially in a romantic situation, to kind of want to be with that person all the time. Maybe there's a codependent thing that you're working on overcoming. Something about you needing to make sure that you take time, personal alone time for yourself. Because that's how you find your center. That's how you keep yourself out of the extremes, maybe? I'm not sure. Okay. Being alone. That's important. Oh, look at that. I'm going to get some cards from the Moonology deck. The energy is gaining momentum. Yeah. Where it was stalled before, or maybe it was stalled for that person, but for you at least, things are picking up. Things are moving. It's like, this might feel like a standstill, this between worlds, but there's still movement happening. It's just like on a microscopic level. But as you continue to adapt, to lean into the new, the different, the change, the energy gains momentum. Oh, and we have another 3 here. Lots of 3s. Wait, what am I doing? Wrong card. Like, what? Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. Meditate and contemplate. That's how you find your center. That's how you tap into your attraction. That's how you even kind of access your playful side. It's like knowing when to play versus knowing when to work. Finding that balance. Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal Moon. Make the first move. I don't know. This page could be you and you're making an offer to someone else. Certainly possible. Being strategic about that. Okay. So, where are we at? Yeah, I should close this out. I just have so many cards I want to pull. Forest Spirits Oracle. I must see if we will be blessed by the typo. Blessed either way. Butterfly Spirit Transform. Yep. Welcome change. Welcome the change and emerge stronger, just as the butterfly emerges from its cocoon. So you have been blessed by the typo. That's such a beautiful, beautiful image. Cocoon, coming out of your cocoon. And then we have Elephant Spirit, Strength and Wisdom. By utilizing your exceptional memory, you can steadily solve your life and social structure. Utilizing your exceptional memory. Solve your life and social structure. Yeah, you're figuring something out here. Tree Spirit, Wise Counsel. Like the wind whispers to the leaves, your higher self gives you guidance now. And that's why you're being called to meditate and contemplate, because your higher self is trying to speak to you. And that is an effective way to tap into that energy, to the message. You're transforming, tapping into the strength and wisdom, and you're tapping into this wise counsel. Your strength and wisdom is coming directly from you. I think that's, one of the biggest things here is you're realizing that you have the power. You've had the power the whole time. It's the light. It's the light within you that is going to be shining very brightly. It's harnessing that light. And then harnessing? I don't know, maybe. Or it's building up and it's just gonna, suddenly you're gonna be glowing. All right. So now, is this what I want? I guess. Going with a rune card. On Suze, we've got a little bit of a feast here. We've got fishies, a bunch of different fish in the image. For me, fish represent financial abundance and wealth. There's a fortune cookie here with a fortune. You've got really good things coming in here. Good fortune for sure. Let's see. Let me find it. Okay. On Suze. Strongly associated with divine communication, this rune card suggests that you need to pay close attention to messages and advice offered to you, either written or spoken. However, this card goes far deeper than mere external communication and indicates that the true insight you are seeking can only be found by searching within. You're tapping into your higher self. Learn from and be inspired by the wisdom. Yeah, we got the wisdom that external voices or divine signs such as coincidences offer, but also be a discerning spiritual seeker from the inside out. And I feel like that's what this attraction is all about. This means doing your research and forming your own opinions rather than simply accepting all that you are told or presented with by others. It also means having the courage and humility to question your own assumptions and preconceptions. Personal transformation is about being open-minded enough to search for what is true. Transformation. Let me say that again. Personal transformation is about being open-minded enough to search for what is true, even if that truth is at times uncomfortable to confront. Yeah, I feel like that's exactly what we've been talking about here. It's uncomfortable. You struggle at times, but you're overcoming that discomfort. You're still figuring out how to move forward in a way that's going to support you and continue to have you stand more confidently in your own power and act from that place. All right, I'm leaving it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and week wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah.